Our second speaker today is Jennifer Smith. She told me that her favorite genre of music is top 40. I think she likes to dance. And bubblegum, she said. For her exact words. And she will be evaluated by me. Her purpose today is to identify his or her primary leadership styles or style, and to share some aspect of his or her primary style, leadership style, and to discuss leadership styles in general. She is working out of the level 2 leadership development path.
Dynamic leadership, right?
No, leadership development path. This is Jennifer. Alicia is in dynamic leadership.
Leadership what?
Leadership development, and it's level 2. And the project is understanding your leadership style. Her time is 5 to 7 minutes, and her title is Understanding My Leadership Style. Please help me welcome Jennifer Smith, Understanding My Leadership Style.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished Toastmaster. Leaders are born, not made. Natural born leader. A leader is a dealer in hope. The employer generally gets the employees who deserves. Leadership is about vision and responsibility, not power. You don't lead by hitting others over the head. That's assault, not leadership. I started the leadership path with Toastmasters because I wanted to, I lead 12 to 13 team members. And I wanted to grow, and I wanted to also show to my leaders that I am committed to my job, my career. There are advancements to have in the future, and I want to be prepared when they come up. In the past month, I've also enrolled in our corporate elite coaching leadership program as well. And with these 4 weeks, I have taken tests. I have taken the color test. I've taken the personality test. I have taken the leadership test. And I've also studied tests that my team has taken for me and personality tests. What I have found is that I am neutral in all of these tests. All the scores come out even. I call myself a chameleon. My top leadership style and ranking order are the affiliate with a score of 24, altruistic, the score of 23, democratic, 23, innovative, 23, coaching, 22, pace setting, 21, authoritative, 20, and bureaucratic, 17. What does that mean to me? It means that if you place me in a team that is challenging, they will know that I want them to be one team. However, I want them to run independently. I want everyone's input because a happy worker is a productive worker. I have vision and I set goals for my team. I want my team to be the center of what is right in my company. With my years of experience, I want to share the knowledge with my team. The styles that I would like to grow in is coaching and authoritative. I want to grow in coaching because I want to be the one that shows others how to grow. As we grow in education, production, and personally, our lives seem to change for the better. There is satisfaction in knowing that I have helped or contributed to the advancement of my receptionist to an escrow officer or even to an executive assistant. Or that escrow officer whose business grows because of my encouragement and tools that I have given them along the way. Or that I have inspired someone to continue their education because I also have a degree. Or that someone is now going to the gym a few times a week because I have made it look easy. The characteristics of coaching from the leadership style test and pathways are: this leader concentrates on preparing individuals for the future by building skills. This leader excels with individuals or groups that have not realized their full potential. This leader motivates by challenging the individual. This leader communicates with positive statements to foster a high level of personal gratification. This style is less effective to those being mentored and averse to change. This style is most effective in one-on-one settings when a person being coached is receptive to the close working relationship of the leadership style. This style is effective in creating a positive culture and promoting high morale. Give me that group that is challenging, and I want to be able to inspire and lead them to a better version of them. As for authoritative, I believe that I blend in so much with everyone that sometimes it's forgotten that I am the leader. I seem to have high goals, and there isn't enough belief and confidence from the team that we will achieve them. The characteristics of authoritative is that this leader promotes long-term direction and focuses on end goals. This leader often has more experience and knowledge than those they lead. This leader motivates by inspiring enthusiasm for the mission. This leader gives clear direction and sets standards. This leader is less effective with explicit guidance is required. The style is most effective when a change of direction or vision is required. These are the characteristics that I would like for me to become. Sometimes I feel that I'm at a level of 0, and other times I look and I see how far I have grown. I believe with Toastmasters and my elite coaching will excel me to become the leader that I want to become. Madam Toastmaster.
Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and especially Jennifer. I want to start by just saying you have come such a long way in your speech development.
Thank you.
And I really like how you structured this particular speech. I love your humor that you incorporated in this speech. It can be a very dry speech. I remember when I gave my speech on understanding your leadership style. I liked your descriptions on your leadership style and how you fit in your chameleon and your gestures. You know, you just kind of, when you use the gestures, they were very effective. You did some really wonderful things. You just wove the humor in throughout the speech, and you had us all laughing, and I really appreciated that. There were pieces that I think you could actually have used a handout or a visual, because there were a lot of numbers and that, and either leave it out totally because it doesn't necessarily mean anything to us. We have no perspective what the range on the numbers were or what meaning that is. Some people haven't been to this project, so they don't have any perspective on what that actually means, other than you were level. So you could leave that out of the story, really. I think you could use, there's a few suggestions that I have for you. One is in your quotes and your points at the very beginning for your opening. I thought those were very effective, but you need to use a little more pause between them. They ran together, and you need to distinguish between them. So pause and punctuate between them. Pause longer than you think is comfortable. Then move on to the next point. And to challenge yourself, what I would really recommend, because this project really lends itself to that, you have the different leadership styles, and you went in and kind of itemized what those different leadership styles are. I would suggest giving us an example or a story that illustrates that leadership style. A workplace story where you could be authoritative to show us what that means rather than telling us what it is. Great job. You've come a long way, baby. Madam General Evaluator.